Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Black Man Expo YouTube channel. Now we have come to what you call the standoff, the peak of everything. Recently we have seen what's happening in Kenya. Watu wameamua, people have decided to fight the regime that is oppressive, and the movement is unstoppable. We have been talking about it. The first break of York stage was destruction of dynasty, chiefdomship, which has been there since the time of independence. That one we are done away with. The second one is when we extracted leadership from pre-existing regime and created what we call a hybrid leadership, whereby not only people who are from the kingdom or from dynasty can rule Kenya. Now we have tested the ground and we have realized we can go further, because the people who we elected, they became thieves. Right now as we speak, we tried now to create what we call revolution kind of style, and today we have seen fruits coming to be experienced. We are already in the beginning. The process of revolution got phases and stages. Stage 1 is gone. Now we are in stage 2, which is relentless, and people will die in numbers continuously, and we don't care about it, because what we are fighting for is injustices conducted to us, or done to us rather, by oppression. Imperialism ceased in 1963. Then we created what we call a white man remotely controlled regimes. Now we have learned the lesson. Now is the people's power. You have seen what has happened. People banned parliament. Going to parliament is not an easy thing, because according to the African regimes strategies, you are now creating what you call treason style of invasion, and they'll deal with you. People died, but we didn't stop there. We invaded that parliament and we went further and ate and did whatever we did there. People are very brave, and they will not stop to tell the regime, when you do wrong or live in opulence and extravagancy, we will come for you. It has happened. And Kenya is setting a good example of how things should be. You should not fear these people. We give them power according to Article 1 of our Constitution, and we can recall them. And according to Article 35, Article 14, Article 241, Article 91, and Article 94, 95, we have the power. We can take it out. We can recall these people. They are serving us. We are not serving them. And we will not continue to serve them. They will serve us because we elected them. We woke up very early in the morning to go and vote so that we can have the decision of how we want to be governed in the next 5 years. Now, they have made a mistake of showing us they can live in opulence, arrogancy, and swelling to regency of dictatorship. That is not going to happen to us, because the people who are now bringing the revolution are the Gen Zs, and these Gen Zs are the people Kibaki administration in 2003 gave free education. So they have matured. They are in numbers. They had free education, and they are many in number. So they are fearless. They have run and read the Constitution. Very few people understand Constitution and what it means in Africa. It's only in Kenya where Constitution is made public, and this Constitution, everyone should have what you call civic education about what it says, our rights, and what we should expect. That is it. It's the beginning of change and transition in Kenya as we speak right now. And now what we're going to do is to do away with the current constitution that was done and written in 2010. That's the time it came into effect, because it is oppressive. Kenya was not ripe for devolution. We didn't have the right structures of implementation. We didn't. It's like we are now still learning how devolution functions. We don't need county assemblies. We don't need Senate, because we are creating what you call parallel systems of governance, and that is not going to do well, because what a member of parliament from my constituency is debating about or implementing at the national level is also what he is coming to talk about at a county assembly. Why should he attend two simultaneous assemblies at the same time? I don't need it. It is a wastage. It is something that does not need to exist. We need now to shift our interest from now brotherly revolution to constitutional revolution, whereby we use the articles to take these people home completely, and they know it is not going to be easy. Africans should learn a lesson. Let's learn a lesson from Kenya. People owns the power. Power belongs to the people, not to these thieves, not to these people. When they get sick, they don't even go to that constituency hospital funded. They prefer to take an airplane and go abroad to go and treat themselves with government money. For what reason? You are paying them. They should be held accountable. And that is exactly what we're going to do. It is not going to be a game as usual. It's a game of thrones now. Whether they like it or not, we are clever. We have the minds. We have what it takes to take that country to the next level. And the youths will take you down, Mr. President. If you don't listen to what they're saying, time is coming. Now they're going to storm State House. They told you they're coming. You thought they were joking. They occupied Parliament. They occupied Parliament. And they changed the narrative. They banned the Chief Justice Hall. They banned the Chief Justice Office. They banned County Government Governor's Office. They banned everything. Now they're telling you we are coming. And where we are coming is not going to be easy, because it's either you implement and you cut down the cabinet expenditures and reverse the retrogressive laws you have passed with your members of parliament who are dictators that are not sleeping at home right now as we speak. They are sleeping in militarized zones whereby they are taken care of by the paramilitary elite group. Why are they not sleeping in their houses, in their constituencies, in their place of residences? Because they are fearing they're going to be killed. They are fearing they're going to be, intimidated and kusalimiwa. They're going to be beaten by the people. Power belongs to the people. That is my message. And Kenya has set a stage. Other Africans should emulate. I'm not advocating for revolution, brother revolution. No, I'm talking about using the articles, using the constitution. Know your rights. Download that constitution. It must be gazetted. It must be published so that people can know their rights and what they're supposed to do. That is my point. If you don't know your rights, then you are not living in 21st century, because constitution clearly states what you're supposed to do according to the articles of governance. And that is it. It's a standard benchmark created for each and every one of you, on each and every one of us to follow. So Kenya, next president in Kenya will be a down-to-earth person, and he will be sworn in under new constitution that will be public-driven, written by the public at a Hood Park. It is coming. Expect that.